Hello, I am a sociologist and I am here to tell people about the functioning of capitalism and education. Capitalism and education work together to remove children from the productive units of their households. Once these children are removed from their households, the transgenerational culture of small entrepreneurial businesses is lost forever. This being lost, children must sell their labor on the open market into industries in which de-skilled or low-skilled workers can function and survive. Not being able to create their own micro-capitalist business structure around the family environment, children are forced to compete on a global scale in interlocking systems of corporate domination and control. The school system, with its central authority figures of the teacher reports to the grade level supervisor, who then reports to the principal, who reports to the superintendent, who reports to the president or supreme superintendent of a school district, readily acclimate the incoming students to systems of authority and control. Adults who are invested in loco parentis, with the ability of teachers, order their students to sit down, to raise their hand upon speaking, being granted authority and officially recognized sanction to take work in the public space. They are controlled in terms of their bodies and their minds, and those students who refuse to submit to the authority of dictatorship that a school represents are forever condemned to feeling like failures. Like I said, this intersects with capitalism acutely in that it removes children from parental culture of small business. Within 1 to 2 generations, complete skill sets of how to exist independently in your own small family-run business in the society drop out. The children, acclimated to authority and control, then submit their labor to a free market in which they must work in a corporate setting, a setting that is controlled by corporations and which implements the same or slightly modified methods of social behavioral control that teachers represent to the student. This interferes with small businesses in a variety of ways. Those small business owners that do manage to seek freedom from this imposed system of work enslavement often are forced to recreate their businesses from scratch. They can't inherit their business models from their parents because they too were sent to school and robbed from parental cultural knowledge. The preceding generation, the children of these current small business workers, will be robbed from the transmission cultural cycle of the small business habitats. They will be removed and prevented from learning the culture of the small business. Those students, however, that do not adopt the corporate habitus of teacher control and authority will become unable to take care of themselves either by the now standardized corporate culture or by the small business entrepreneurship model unless they happen to be highly creative as well as disobedient. We are very successful at making sure that these disobedient and skillless individuals whose skills were robbed by school systems to which they could not adapt or be adapted to are often incarcerated as they become increasingly frustrated and violent with their lot in life. This is a socio-analytical analysis done by Redcloth.